putting some stair stringers on a deck we're doing on this remodel project. And you can see how we have a cut station set up here. This is a pattern that we'll use to cut out all the rest of the stringers. If you look over here, you can see some stringers that we've already cut out. We have the feeder pieces, which will become the fascia on each side of the stairs. And here's our first stack of what's called stair stringers. So come on over here and I want to show you one that's already installed. So this stringer here has already been installed to give you a view of where they're going to go. Now the rise and the run is a calculation based upon the overall rise and the overall run based upon finished material to where we want to be finished down there as well. So these go through a calculation process. I like to go with 10.5 inches because when we lay out 3 pieces of decking at 3.5 inches with spacing, we'll have a 1/2 inch overhang from our fascia, which makes it really nice and sleek. The cedar pieces that we made will go on either side of the stair stringer bank and should all tie together really nicely. So this is our stair well, which we're going to be doing stairs here, and then off of that, stairs down into the sunken patio area here, which we'll show you some more in a second. Okay, so one of the features we do is we like to treat with copper coat all the cut edges of our pressure treated wood when we're framing decks and doing outside framing material. The manufacturer actually specifies this, and a lot of contractors will skip this step, but it's very simple to do and will create longevity in your exterior framing applications. Okay, welcome to this little segment. I'm going to show you what's going on with the deck. We're in the middle of framing that right now, so I want to show you some of the features on the stairs. This is a great opportunity to kind of peekaboo into where we're at in the process. So here are the stairs. This lower section is, we haven't put the decking on, obviously, so I want to show you some of the features. You see some of the clips that we use. These are bolted all the way through the post. This is in order to give it some solid factors, because we don't take our post and it's not down into the concrete. It's actually supported into all of the framing. This makes it real solid. The other thing that we do that you've seen before is that we put a treatment on our cuts. Everything is framed. You can see all the riser boards have been ripped, so they're up off of the cut, so that there's no water wicking there. You can also see underneath this finished section the decking and the riser boards from underneath. You can see that they actually, I don't know if you can get in there, you can see they actually don't touch each other. That allows water to come through, so water doesn't sit there. Everything kind of drains out. It's a really nice opportunity for you to see how these trim out from the underside. Now you can see where these two blocks are. On the other side of these blocks, again, are the bolts and clips for the stair railing. But it's nicely hidden, so you don't see it from the patio down below. The other feature I'd like to show you while we're down here is up underneath the deck here. You can see that Brian did a pretty good job of putting in these cross bracing. We do cross bracing, which is a full block. A lot of guys will just put a piece of board underneath the decking here, or underneath the joists here, and we don't do that. We like to use the full blocking. You can see that we've got our 4x12 pressure treated beam up here that is the support for the deck on the outer edge, and all the joists are hangered into the beam. You all can also see, again, here's some bolts that come through the side beam and a block that holds this post on the outside. So again, all of the features of the deck have been thought through, and so you can see that how solid the framing is. And this is the undercarriage of the deck, and the next segment we'll show you is the railing. Okay, so here we are finalizing our deck. I was just measuring here for some grab rails, because by code we have to have a grab rail. But I want to show you some of the final features of why Westbrook Restorations builds to withstand. So come and take a look at the final look. So you can see we have our ironwood decking down on our treads, and you can take a look at how we do all of our joints, all of our seams. This is to allow expansion and contraction so you don't pull away from any joints. You can see all of our riser boards, which are all a cedar, which is also naturally resistant to decay. You can see that all of our railing systems are open. This is great for the northwest weather, so it allows weather to actually go through. And so come on up the stairs. Let's take a look. I'd like to direct your attention also to, we also use a vertical grain cedar, a kiln-dried cedar for all of our rail caps. In this case, they're doing a flat rail cap. I generally like to see a bevel rail cap so that it'll shed the water on either side. But in this case, this is what they wanted. Take a look at our joints here. They're nice and tight, glued, nailed. We use a dry lumber so that shrinkage is minimal on that. Take a look at this deck as well. We use a stainless steel screws on all of our decking that's pre-drilled, preset as well. And gosh, you know, I think this is the final product. Thank you for going through the details of this deck with us here at Westbrook Restorations. And it's part of a much larger project, but we wanted to show you some of the details of why Westbrook Restorations builds to withstand. Thank you for going through this with us, and we look forward to working with you on your project. Bye now.